Well, I was sad the other day to hear that John Prine, who is one of my idols, sort of a contemporary, grew up with him in the Chicago area with John Prine and Steve Goodman and Fred Holstein, all those guys, Earl of Old Town, Quiet Night. That he is in the hospital in critical condition with coronavirus. Don't know what will happen with that in the future, but that's the status as of now. I could sit here and do a whole night of just John Prine, because I think he writes brilliant songs. And part of what's so brilliant about John is that his songs are so relatable. I remember the first time I heard this song, which is about his grandfather, who was a carpenter, thinking, how did he meet my grandfather? Because it was almost exactly detail for detail, right down to the packs of Camel cigarettes that he smoked, the same person. Same matching tie and brown shoes. That was just incredible. So that's the magic of John Prine, is he just takes everyday stuff and turns it into these brilliant little pieces of poetry. So this is a song about his grandfather. It's kind of a song about my grandfather being a carpenter. And ironically, this is called Grandpa Was a Carpenter. Here we go. Grandpa wore his suit to dinner nearly every day. No particular reason, he just dressed that way. A brown necktie and a matching vest, both of his wingtip shoes. Built a closet out on our front porch, put a penny in a burned out fuse. Grandpa was a carpenter, he built houses, stores and banks. Chain smoked Camel cigarettes, hammered nails and planks. He was level on the level, shaved even every door. And he voted for Eisenhower, 'cause Lincoln won the war. He used to sing me Blood on the Saddle and rock me on his knee. He'd let me listen to the radio before we got TV. Well, he'd drive to church on Sundays, take me with him too. Stained glass in every window, hearing aids in every view. Grandpa was a carpenter, he built houses, stores and banks. Chain smoked Camel cigarettes, hammered nails and planks. He was level on the level, shaved even every door. And he voted for Eisenhower, 'cause Lincoln won the war. Grandpa was a carpenter, he built houses, stores and banks. Chain smoked Camel cigarettes, hammered nails and planks. He was level on the level, shaved even every door. And he voted for Eisenhower, 'cause Lincoln won the war. Grandma, she was a teacher, she went to school in Bowling Green. She traded in her milking cow for a Singer sewing machine. Called her husband Mister. She walked real tall with pride. She used to buy me comic books after Grandpa died. Grandpa was a carpenter, he built houses, stores and banks. Chain smoked Camel cigarettes, hammered nails and planks. He was level on the level, shaved even every door. And he voted for Eisenhower, 'cause Lincoln won the war. Yeah, he voted for Eisenhower, 'cause Lincoln won the war. John Prine, get better.